If you sometimes cut small pieces off the end of a piece of wood using your bandsaw, you might not have realized that you were at risk of breaking the blade. I certainly didn't realize. I broke the blade on my bandsaw and it cost me a few $100s, and the fix cost almost nothing. In cutting big pieces of wood like this, I ended up having a lot of small offcuts. The offcuts kind of look like this. They're just little bits of triangular wood that came off the ends. So one of these small offcuts of wood actually went down the throat plate behind the blade. And I think what happened is it got between the blade and there's a wheel here, behind the blade. I think a piece of wood went between the wheel. I think it went down between the wood and the blade, and it deflected the blade forwards a little bit like this. And what happened is the blade came sufficiently far forward that it actually hit the throat plate. You can actually see on the throat plate the little mark here, where the blade hit it. It actually cut a little bit. And here you can see where the bandsaw blade fractured. And this is actually a reasonably new blade. There's still lots left on the carbide tips. This was a few $100 blade, and it was still in pretty good condition, but now it's going to cost me a couple $100 to replace it. I could have saved myself a few $100s with just a little bit of masking tape. I'll show you how. So I covered the throat plate on my bandsaw with masking tape, like this. And this means that now no little pieces of wood can drop down behind the blade to give me this problem again. So fixing this problem is really easy. All you need to do is get a piece of masking tape, and you just need to fill the hole behind the blade, really. Although, you can stick a piece here, but if you want to, you can also, while you're at it, make the whole throat like zero tolerance by going right up to the blade. It only takes a few seconds to do this. And then once you've stuck the masking tape, you need to also just cut around it with a knife, because you don't want to end up, when you're pushing wood over the table, you don't want it to catch on this masking tape. You need to cut it around here with a knife. I'll show you. So any reasonably sharp knife will do, and you just have to run around the edge of the existing throat plate like this, and then just peel away the extra masking tape. So I could have made a new throat plate, and I might still do that, but as a quick fix, a little bit of masking tape costs almost nothing. I would recommend that you don't delay, don't do it tomorrow, do it today. Put some of this masking tape on the throat plate of your bandsaw, and you might also save yourself a few $100s.